I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Ay, he made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit, make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head? Then turn around, then cook the horse head. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coat sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline. The back of that coat got blew up in a bomb. I don't give a fuck, nigga, call your mom. What you about to do? You about to put it in the water tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. Put it in the water tonight. Yeah. Cow. Oh, shit. Early. Cow. Because I finally wrangled homie in. And Sonny Boy. Yep. I was like, let's go.
Hey,
Let's get it popping. It's Saturday night. Let's be on
1 minute
time.
late.
Yeah,
What is this show anymore?
There was a little delay, and that was on Shawnee Boy's part. And I was like, let's go, Sean. Didn't I, Shawnee Lexa?
Okay, well, to be fair, I might be hearing either gunshots or fireworks right now, and I don't know which.
Well, I doubt it's gunshots, because gunshots would be like boom, boom, and fireworks are like boom, 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 boom. So,
Well, it depends on what gun they're using.
what?
What?
Depends on what gun they're using.
What kind of gun do you think it is, Sean?
I don't know. I don't know what different guns sound like.
Oh my god. So, it's definitely not a gun, Sean.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is fireworks 100%. And if all else fails, don't worry. We'll put you on the show. Who the fuck's our killer tonight? What the fuck? Lucinda.
Lachunda.
Luchunda?
Oh, thanks, guys. People are complimenting me.
Aw.
Trigger, Space Nerd, Timmy. Wow.
Homie's ready for a white
the
snake
white
video.
snake video shoot.
Trigger.
I don't know. I'm not.
Looking beautiful as always. So,
Yeah.
Chris is
see you
looking
later.
mildly manly. Thank you so much,
Oh,
Trigger.
yeah.
To Cam.
Mhm.
So, I try. So, Lucinda.
Lachunda.
Luchunda.
Sounds like
Do you know how to say that in Spanish?
Lachunda.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Jimmy Johnson?
Jimmy Johnson?
I said, you mean Johnson?
Oh, okay. Yeah, how do you say Johnson in Spanish?
Just like that? Johnson?
No, you say chorizo.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it.
When Time Gully, when visiting the Abel's restaurant, make sure to order and try the Lucinda
Lachunda.
with a side of doo-doo and some beans on it, baby.
Yeah.
So, no doubt about it. No doubt about it, Tom Gully.
Chris is more attractive when he doesn't interrupt homie.
Mm,
I know.
I know, right? I know.
I agree.
Wanasin Lucinda Wanasin. That's how you say it in Spanish. The sound I make after I eat Mexican food.
All right.
Lucinda.
I gotta pull up this Lachunda.
Oh, good luck. So, what's on her face?
Lachunda.
Sean,
It's a
isolate.
mole.
There is no way that is a motherfucking
Well,
mole.
I bet it is.
No way. Sean, no.
A birthmark?
Birthmark. It's either a birthmark or her crack pipe blew up on her. It kind of looks like, I don't even fucking know. I don't even know what that looks like. Looks like a shadow. So,
There's two of them.
yeah. Where?
There's two spots.
No, I'm pretty sure that's the upper peninsula and the lower peninsula.
She might have burned herself.
She-
Or it might have been from this encounter here.
It very well could have been from this encounter.
Yes.
So, oh yeah, you're right. Because is this
Yeah,
a
it's probably
mugshot?
her mugshot.
Is this a mugshot?
Unless she just poses like that.
Yeah, strike a pose. She should know that her left side's always better. Boom. Daniel
Yeah.
Kramer. Liz did her hair again. She
Yes.
chooses to avoid getting the Lucinda style. Ooh.
Oh.
You want to get the Lucinda?
What is it?
Whatever the fuck that is.
Oh, the hairstyle? No.
Yeah,
I don't think I
yeah.
would look good in that.
Yeah.
I don't think I could pull that
Try
off.
it.
You want me to try that hairstyle?
Oh yeah. So psych.
I don't think so.
Okay. Lucinda is the name of the unreleased Ricky Martin song. Oh, I bet he's right. I bet you he's right. 100%. 100%. I bet you he's right. Why is it, Sean, what the fuck is going on with the top of my hat? It's like in witness protection or something. It's not a green screen. So, okay, anyways.
That's not a birthmark. That's the result of eating fried foods right out of the fryer.
You fucking dunk your head in.
That's probably.
That's my elephant ear.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, ding dong.
Or this incident I think happened at Thanksgiving.
Oh.
I bet you she tried to deep fry her turkey.
Let me tell you something, Two Joints. Menudo didn't just ruin fucking Ricky Martin. Menudo ruined my life too. Yes, it
I
did.
didn't let it ruin mine.
Oh, it fucking ruined mine. So, I don't think Two Joints knows the Menudo story.
He might.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Two Joints, do you know the Menudo story? They definitely, Menudo
Oh, Ding Dong and Psych are here too.
definitely ruined it. Bobbing for French fries. Fucking Tom Gully's on fire like her face. Girl.
Her homie loves fat jokes. No, I don't.
That's fucked up, boo.
Maybe it's herpes.
I love all jokes. I
Sean,
don't
that ain't
discriminate.
herpes, bro.
I don't
That ain't
discriminate.
herpes. No. There's no way that you get it on your upper cheek. I ain't never seen nobody have a
Well,
herpes
maybe
face.
this will tell us how it happened.
Yeah. Maybe we'll find out if you stop interrupting homie, Sean.
Right. Maybe I can read.
I'm
this.
older than you, Chris. Yep, I know. You know my personal Menudo story? Okay. So
Two Joints does?
yeah, I wasn't sure if he knew my personal Menudo story, how they fucked me
Yep,
up.
he knows.
I watched them every Saturday. I love Charlie and my sister enjoy the Menudo boys. Yeah, I remember
Oh,
they used to come on Saturdays.
yeah.
Well, they would come on Saturdays and then they'd
Stop
come
it.
on groupies, but not Ricky Martin.
Does anybody remember Sha Na Na? That show? Anyone? Sha Na Na? Anyone? I bet you somebody in there does.
I bet you they don't.
Gully?
Gully?
Nerd?
Gully?
Ding Dong? Anyone? All
Please
right.
come to the office, Gully.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
An angry, drunken grandma has been busted in Tennessee for allegedly stabbing her daughter and grandson with a kitchen knife during a Thanksgiving Day argument.
Hey,
Guess who it was?
Who?
Chunda John.
LaChunda Johnson. So I remember Shauna and Bowser.
Yes!
That's what you were talking about?
I knew. Yes, I knew Tom would.
I thought you were talking about something else.
Came on Sunday night.
Okay. It was a show?
I remember watching it.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Shauna and Bowser was a rock group.
Well, they were on TV once, or at least once. I remember watching it.
Not with Menudo. I'll tell you that.
LaChunda.
Hold on, you got to back up. So, LaChunda did what? Did what?
It was one sentence.
Okay.
An angry, drunken grandma has been busted in Tennessee for allegedly stabbing her daughter and grandson with a kitchen knife during a Thanksgiving Day argument.
Guys, guess what? Not yet dead 2 victims that we know of. Number 1. Number 2, this ain't an old story. This is a new story. LaChunda did this just a week and a half ago. Right?
Yep.
So
she doesn't look sorry either. Look at her.
Well, I mean, she probably fucking stabbed them because she was like, "You gonna eat the rest of that casserole?" And they were like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Fuck no, you ain't." Okay,
LaChunda Johnson, 55, of Memphis, had been drinking heavily before she grabbed the blade and charged her daughter after her daughter yelled at her for pushing her grandson at about 3 p.m. on November 28th.
Bam! 2024.
2024. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Do I have to...
Yep.
Johnson sliced the victim's left hand during the shock attack.
She slices. She
I thought it
dices.
was shark attack. Johnson sliced the victim's left hand during the shock attack, then turned on her grandson and lashed out at him, leaving him with a stab wound near his thumb.
Okay, so Psych says she does look sorry, but not for what she's done because she's sorry.
Right.
So I remember the band LaChunda. Oh, yeah. Do you remember them, Boo? The LaChunda Wombas? They had Tub Thumping. Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away. You take a LaChunda drink, you take a whiskey drink, you take a vodka drink, and then you get LaChunda drink.
He sings the songs that remind you of the good times.
You sing the songs that remind you of the bad times. And then you get stab times. Yeah. Pissing the night away. Yeah, where is LJ? We're going to send LaChunda out to look for him. Oh my God, LJ. LaChunda Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Coincidence or phenomenon?
Okay. She fled the home in the city's West Haven neighborhood, but cops later found and arrested her without incident near Kazasa Road.
Oh shit! Never fuck around with the Kazasa. Okay,
Wait a minute.
you can't.
That's the end of the story?
They found her.
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay. There's more. But wait, there's more.
Well, there's not much more.
Yep, but there's not much more. Because LaChonda, this is just last week, so it was breaking news. Breaking news.
Authorities brought her to Jail East, a complex 16 miles outside of Memphis, and charged her with aggravated
I
assault
thought it said
and
she was in
domestic assault.
Tennessee.
Memphis is in Tennessee?
Oh, okay. I always thought Memphis was where Elvis lived.
Yeah, in Tennessee.
I thought it was its own fucking continent. I did. I thought he had his own little fucking like thing going.
Graceland?
Yeah.
3 other kids who'd been inside during the house during the bloody
was
affair.
she caught walking in Memphis? Did she have her feet off the BU?
I don't know what he said. I always said beam. I always thought he said beam.
No.
Walking with his feet 10 feet off a beam.
No. Jim Beam.
I never knew what he said.
It's off the
I always just said beam.
Bayou or whatever. So
Walking with
Will and Graceland was a great show.
Yeah, yep. 3 other kids who'd been inside the house during the bloody affair weren't hurt. No bond has been set for Johnson's release. That's the end of the story.
Oh, you know what we should do that we haven't done in a while? We should call the jail.
No, we're not going to call the jail.
We should call the jail.
We're not calling the jail.
What did it say? She has no bond?
No bond has been set.
Word is bond.
We're not calling the jail.
We should call.
No, it wasn't even funny the first time.
It wasn't supposed to be funny. I was just trying to call to get in touch with that motherfucker.
It wasn't anything. It wasn't funny. It wasn't entertaining.
We should call the jail and see what's up with LaChonda. Yes. I think that would be fun. What jail is it?
It isn't.
What is it? Come on.
Johnson jail. Grandma jail.
Let me see.
Granny jail.
Okay.
You're not going to find it.
I will find it. What is the name of it?
We're not calling the jail. It isn't funny.
She's going to jail. Let's call the jail. Come on. What about all the links I sent you about the recent killers? There you go.
See, Space.
You know what? You look that up. What jail was it? What was that called?
I don't know.
East Complex, Memphis.
Oh.
Jail.
Oh, yeah, Space. Let me find it. I gotta find it.
Jail East. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Jail East Women's Facility. You guys want me to call the jail?
No.
Why?
Because we don't.
Why? I got the number right here.
No.
I 100% have the number and the fucking address. We had a spicy granny on Replayables a few days ago. Yes, we did. Oh my God, she was churning. She was yearning for a churning. Are you going to ask for a killer, Chris? Absolutely, Space Nerd. I'm going to ask for LaChonda. Wait, did they die?
No.
They're alive?
Well, I guess. That didn't really say anything.
You want me to call?
No.
I'll call. The Memphis jail.
I forbid
is
it.
Bad perms and fryer scars.
I forbid.
Holy shit. 2 joints. I'll be on Replayables for the Sesame special. Yeah, you will. So.
Who said that?
Space Nerd.
Oh, good. Yes.
So, do you want me to call them?
No, we don't.
Why? We could just quickly find out. So it's allowed. Okay, here we go. Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you want me to call LaChonda's jail.
Put a 2 in the chat if you don't.
Or just put an extra 1. Put a 1 or an extra 1 if you want me to.
Oh, shoot.
And we'll call the jail. We'll call LaChonda. We'll call LaChonda drinks.
You probably don't want to do that, Chris.
Why?
Right.
I've been looking it up since you mentioned it, and apparently it counts as harassment by jail staff.
Wait, how does that count as harassment, Sean?
Just trust him.
Give me the definition, Sean.
I'll just bring up the what Google says here.
See, Brendan wants a 1-1.
No,
3, call Perry Francis in Canada. Okay. Yeah, Sean, first of all, this is fucking AI. I don't trust AI. It's bullshit. While you can legally call a jail to inquire about an inmate's status or visitation information, calling a jail solely for entertainment purposes.
Unnecessary calls can take up valuable time from jail staff who need to focus on managing inmates and operations. They're busy.
Is generally considered appropriate. It says
it isn't even funny.
It says it's considered appropriate. And most jails will not engage in conversations that are not related to legitimate inquiries about an inmate or facility operations. Where in the hell does it say it's illegal? Jails have strict privacy regarding information, so the staff may not disclose details about the inmate. That still does not say it's illegal. Depending on the nature of the call, persistent disruptive behavior can be considered harassment and lead to legal consequences. Sean, key word there. Persistent. It's generally not considered. See? Told you. I told you. Tom Gawley says you'd have to go through their press office and arrange a specific interview. Why? We could cut out the middleman and go straight to the source.
We're not doing it.
That can't be real. The staff is just sitting around and they're not doing anything important. See? Could you imagine if we just ring up a criminal to talk to them? That's it. We're doing it.
No, we're not.
We're 100% doing it. We're doing it.
I hope you get in trouble.
How am I going to get in trouble?
I just hope you
do. Visit the East, Shelby.
I don't like this at all.
Oh my God! You're not
quickly. We have the other people we can go over too.
Right. Yeah. I know. Yeah. I gave Sean a backup killer.
Who's in jail? Wait, Sean. Okay. Sean, go to this real quick on screen. Pull this up, and we will see. Okay. Go to Shelby-sheriff.org. Yes.
Who?
We'll be able to pull it up.
What are you talking about?
I want Sean to pull this up on the screen. Shelby-sheriff.org. You're allowed to sit there. What is the jailer? Is a hooger. Then all hell will break loose. Ooh, they're going to start beating him. Okay.
What is this?
Jail and Sean, right there. Jail and inmate information. Okay. Nope. Go back. Okay. Inmate. Contact an inmate. Inmate search. Go to inmate search. Let's see if this is where LaChunda is. Okay. Okay.
She's probably gone by now.
Now, I don't know. Put her name in right there.
I mean,
you just put her name in, Sean. Sean Schultz. Put in LaChunda, Sean. Sean, you gotta go up there and click that box.
I think it's gonna auto input my info because I have it saved on the web browser.
No. Just go up there and click it real quick. Just like jump on it and click it. And everybody knows your name is Sean Schultz.
Especially now.
Yeah, especially now. Jesus. All right, there you go, Sean. Now type in LaChunda. No.
Oh, thank God, I'm safe.
You're good. Now go back. So
I just had to make sure.
You might have to put last name first. Put in Johnson. Put a Johnson in, Sean. No, I'm pretty sure that might be last name first, but I'm not sure. Let's try it. Oh, this is good. So much drama in the Shelby County. Oh, no, don't put her birthday in. We don't know it, do we?
Oh,
we know it? Okay, put it in, Sean. Go ahead, Sean, put her birthday in. I think he's doing it backwards. I think you got to put.
Sure, he knows how to type it in.
No, you got to put last name first. He put
see,
first
it says first name. Oh well, I have to scroll it over, but it says first.
Yeah,
name
I
over
can't
here.
see that.
I trusted that it said that, and he probably.
Are you in the wrong Shelby County?
I don't think so.
Okay, put her date of birth in.
Oh, I don't know the month and day. I just know it's 1969. Oh, released. There we go.
She was released?
Yeah, she was released.
Oh, there it is. Oh my God. Oh, she got out. She got out 2 days ago.
I told you she wasn't going to still be there.
Okay, let's call her.
No.
She's at home. You want my car?
No.
Sean, see if you can Google LaChunda Johnson. I'll call her, and now I'll talk to her. Obviously, they're not dead. So, I mean, they let her out. 2 joints. What did 2 joints say? That. Like I said, if she was convicted, they're taking her from jail to prison. Yes, exactly, Tom.
Well, to be fair,
Sean.
It's public information, so it's not really doxing.
Yeah, true. LaChunda on the run. Sean, I just want you to Google it. Don't put it on the screen. But just Google it and tell me what her number is. I'm calling her.
You're not going to call her.
I'm calling her.
She stabs people.
She ain't going to stab me. I'm just going to tell her my name's Homie.
Yeah, Homie will stab you.
Yeah. Hey, Hoya. We just covered your girl, LaChunda, and I'm trying to call her. LaChunda. Oh, you know what? I could call her through Facebook.
Let's not. This is so dumb.
Yeah, if I do it that way.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Quickly, I think we need to go on to the next one.
Yeah, then she'll be able to look you up and see what you look like and...
I found her! Oh my God, that's definitely her, and that is definitely a fucking...
Will you get off of that?
That's definitely a deep fry scar. Ooh. Very public video. Hold on.
See this bullshit right now. I want to make this shit clear. I didn't do anything. My daughter jumped me, okay? I defended myself, okay? Bullshit. 3,000. 25,000. Bullshit, okay?
Okay, homie, I'll bring up the next one for you.
250. Don't play with a boss, okay? 3,000, boy. 35,000. Bitch out. Don't play with me, okay? I want to shout out to my mother-in-law and my nigga. 3,000. 250 on my own. Don't play with me. I didn't do shit. My daughter. My daughter them, they jumped me. Okay? Okay? Bullshit. Ain't nobody helping. My mother-in-law paid 3,000 to get me out. 250 on my arm. Don't play with a boss, okay? This bullshit. I know y'all didn't want to see me out. Y'all want to see me down. Y'all want to see me down and out. I know that. Then nobody, y'all thought I wasn't getting y'all right. Back in my shit. Look at it. Bullshit. Don't play with a boss, okay? 3,000. 250 on my arm. Don't play with me. I didn't do shit. My daughter them, they jumped me.
Wow. I got it,
yeah,
LaChunda.
Then she'll be able to look you up and see what you look like. And...
Oh. Hey, I want you to friend request LaChunda.
No.
And call her from your phone.
No.
And then homie will allow it. Yeah, why? Why not?
Because
why not?
we don't reach out to people that are on our show.
She didn't do
violent
it.
People.
She didn't do it.
You want to be friends with her? Go ahead.
She literally said, I didn't do it. I'm on some bullshit. 3,000. Oh, man. 3,000. Andre 3,000. And then she was like 250 on my arm. She didn't do it. Did she say she don't play with her balls? You want me to call her?
No.
Why?
I don't.
Oh my God. Wow. You never let me have fun.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's her, from her upcoming album, Ratchet. Ratchet with a hatchet. Let me just call her real quick.
Stop doing that.
Friend request. What makes you think we're not already? Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
3,000. This would be a very interesting phone call because I would straight up ask her, Space Nerd. I'd be like, "Is this LaChunda?" Which she says, "Yeah." Bullshit. 3,000, 250 on my arm. I'd say to Cal, and then right then that would be an icebreaker. And she'd be like, "Okay, let me hear you." And then boom, we would talk it out, and I'd be like, "Why did your daughter and her husband jump you?" Mm-hmm. She would tell me.
Okay.
Boss.
Will you please? Oh my gosh.
I think I need to call her.
Will you get off of her page and let's move on?
Okay, move on. Fuck Jesus.
Well, I mean, or do you want a friend request her and
Thank you, psych. Free LaChunda. 3-way call. Let's go. Psych's gonna call her for me. Okay. Good. Jeez. Apparently, homie won't let me. So.
Pretty, not cool.
Why would it not be cool?
It's just not cool.
I just call and say, LaChunda, I'm a YouTuber. My name's Shanna Sharp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. My name's Ray Lewis. We got something in common.
Timmy. Yeah, that's hilarious.
I know, right? Let's do it.
No, get off of that, please.
All I want for Christmas is to call.
Do you
LaChunda.
want me to friend request some guy or call some guy that's convicted or not convicted, but that's violent? Do you want me to reach out to them and be friends with them on Facebook? Is that what you want me to do?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Solder me. So, boom. Because Fonzie wouldn't do it. Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
So, okay, I'm going to get some pizza. Somebody tell me when they are done having a domestic. Thanks, Sean.
I know. So
I'm not the
one. I feel
one.
like I'm about ready to go.
I feel like I'm LaChunda, and you are LaChunda's daughter, and you are attacking me.
No.
Yep.
You're the daughter.
You're attacking me. No.
You're the daughter.
You're 100% LaChunda's daughter and her son-in-law. Yeah. Okay.
Can we move on to these solder people?
The solder me's. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. On Christmas Eve, 1945, a fire destroyed the solder residence in Fayetteville, West Virginia.
Ooh.
Yeah. At the time, it was occupied by George Solder, his wife Jenny.
Oh, fucking psych cracks me up.
All I want for Christmas is to call LaChunda. It might be the funniest thing Chris has said. I'm high, but for real. No, it's not the funniest thing he's ever said. I've heard funnier. Not in a while, though.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Really? You just went to my comedy show. Thanks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that was a while back.
Wow. That's it.
At the time, it was occupied by George Solder, his wife Jenny, and 9 of their 10 children.
What?
Did you hear that?
What? I've heard better. Oh, boom! Mic drop.
You're annoying.
Oh my God, you are. So repeat it. Wait, what happened? Who are these people?
I should be able to read more than one sentence at a time. I should be able to at least get 2 or 3 out before you interrupt me.
Oh my God, nobody's interrupting you, okay? I was just going to fucking call LaChunda. Wow, homie, not Chris Abel's comedy fan, huh? Color me surprised. Wow, Timmy did. Yeah.
Timmy was there. I was laughing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
Okay, when did this happen? I just said it.
Wait, what?
Christmas Eve, 1945.
You know this is my bad ear. I can't hear.
At the time, it was occupied by George Solder, his wife Jenny, and 9 of their 10 children.
Jesus.
During the fire, George, Jenny, and 4 of the 9 children escaped.
Somebody needed to set fire to the house. 10 kids?
The bodies of the other 5 children have never been found. The surviving Solder family believed for the rest of their lives that the 5 missing children survived.
Is it because when they were on fire, they got soldered together? Is that what happened to them?
Awful.
I mean, I'm just saying. Don't got to pay for a funeral.
Stop it.
They pretty much cremated themselves, right?
That's terrible.
Oh, I'm just saying. So, I got to change it up. All right, go ahead. Chris is on fire tonight. Thanks, dog. Okay.
Said that.
I'm not going to tell you. You still should.
Psych said it.
I just want to call it John. All right, go ahead.
No.
Christmas is ruined.
The Sodders never rebuilt the house, instead converting the site into a memorial garden to the lost children. In the 1950s, as they came to doubt that the children had perished, the family put up a billboard at the site along State Route 16 with pictures of the 5, offering a reward for information that would bring closure to the case. It remained standing until shortly after Jenny Sodder's death in 1989.
Where would they fucking possibly think these kids went to?
I know.
So, LJ is missing tonight. LaChunda Johnson, LJ. That's all I'm going to say. I can hear my ears ringing. LaChunda's name. See?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants me to call LaChunda. You can't add too much heat to a solder. They just fuse together, boo. Okay. So, is Don where he is? Took care of.
In support of their belief that the children survived, the Sodders had pointed to a number of unusual circumstances before and during the fire.
Ooh, do you think LaChunda dipped her head in her window?
No, this was 1945.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe it was a precursor. I don't know.
Did you say precursor?
Cursor!
Okay.
Oh my God. And if I said precursor, it doesn't matter. I'm just not going to say the hard R like you want me to. Boom.
George disputed the Fayetteville Fire Department's findings that the blaze was an electrical blaze in origin, noting that he had recently had the house rewired and inspected. George and his wife suspected arson, leading to theories that the children had been taken by the Sicilian mafia, perhaps in retaliation for George's outspoken criticism of the fascist government of his native Italy.
I really fucking doubt that the mafia is going to come and take 5 of your kids.
You have to think he probably was hoping that they were still alive, so he was trying to come up with any.
No. I think what happened was George did it.
No.
Yep.
No.
George did it, and he's trying to blame the mafia. So the mafia is not going to come over and take like 5 of your kids. The last thing they want is 5 kids running around.
It doesn't say how old they are.
Yes. Got it. Got him with a solder gun.
Hit
him with a solder gun.
Federal efforts to investigate the case further in the early 1950s yielded no new information.
Right.
The family did, however, later receive what may have been a picture of one of the boys as an adult during the 1960s.
How did he do it, Chris? He started a fire.
Their last surviving daughter, Sylvia... Ouch! That was my sore toe! Oh my God.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Please don't hit me again.
The family did, however, later...
Domestic.
Sean!
Yes. Tally it up, Sean.
Yes. I'm going to Google it right now, Sean. I'm a George Takei fan. Oh, my.
Their last surviving daughter, Sylvia, along with their grandchildren, continued to publicize the case in the 21st century in the media and online.
Wait, how... into the future they did this?
1945 was the 20th century.
Yeah.
The 21st century is 2000. There's surviving people. The last surviving daughter, Sylvia, meaning she was born before 1945, along with her grandchildren, continued to publicize the case. Yeah, I mean, people are still going to be talking about it 55 years later.
Psych has a sore toe and Ding stomped it. So, boom.
Psych, maybe you have what I have.
Yeah.
An abusive spouse.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, please.
I'm just kidding. No, my toe has been sore for months.
Is there a mirror around here?
Months.
Is there a mirror? I mean, you said an abusive spouse. Must be a mirror. Oh, my God.
Right.
Ding says she didn't mean to do it. Me neither. I'm just kidding. When Mama Solder and Papa Solder was together, they were soldering.
Yeah.
Have you ever soldered?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Oh my God, it's very easy. You just you got to put a little bit of doo-doo and some beans on it, and then you pull out the solder gun. And
when my dad used to say the word solder when I was little, I thought it was solder.
No, solder.
I thought he was saying solder.
I'm a part of the Battered Boyfriend Association. I broke my toe, dropped a pallet on it, and then Ding Dong stepped on it when he got home. That's fucked up. That is so fucked up.
I broke my toe, dropped a pallet on it.
Part of the BBA. Chris, it's going to be okay, dude. We're here for you.
Oh, thanks, man. Do we need to...
I solder every day, mostly at work, though.
I don't need to... What?
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 I don't need to read about George's Italian heritage.
You don't know my plan to the soldering?
It's pretty long.
What Italian guy is named Solder?
Well, it's probably from his mom's side. Yeah. Sylvia was born in 1942.
Okay.
Gosh. Let's just read about the fire.
Let's jump into the fire.
The Sauter family celebrated on Christmas Eve, 1945.
They were asking for it with that name.
Marion, 19, the oldest daughter, had been working at a dime store in downtown Fayetteville, and she surprised three of her younger sisters, Martha, 12, Jenny, 8, and Betty, 5.
With a bucket of matches.
One of their kids Jenny, and the mom's name was Jenny? That gets confusing.
Jenny Jr. Confirmed. She hates Italians. Mm-hmm.
So
she surprised them with a book of matches.
Marion surprised her three sisters with new toys she bought for them as gifts. The younger children were so excited that they asked their mother if they could stay up past what would have been their usual bedtime.
Can we stay up late and start a fire and kill the family? Sure.
At 10 p.m., Jenny told them they could stay up a little later as long as the two oldest boys who were still awake, 14-year-old Maurice and his 9-year-old brother Louis, remembered to put the cows in and feed the chickens before going to bed themselves.
Yeah.
George and the two oldest boys, John, 22, and George Jr., 16, who had spent the day working with their father, were already asleep. After reminding the children of those remaining chores...
Oh, AA wants to know, was Jenny from the block?
No.
Oh, okay. You don't know. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to suck a little, now I suck a lot.
After reminding the children of those remaining chores, she took Sylvia, who was 3, upstairs with her, and they went to bed.
Ooh, George Foreman soldered them. Wait, what? What happened? Big black Italians. Anaconda's Timmy's. Okay, wait, what happened?
I'm not rereading that.
Oh, my God. How do you expect me to follow if you won't read it?
I have to sit here and read this. I'm not going to just spend the whole time reading.
Oh, my God. Why not?
The telephone rang at 12:30 a.m.
You rang.
Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Jenny woke and went downstairs
Jenny
to answer
got woke. Wow. Fucking knew it. She probably was running around going, oh, my God. Sutter Lives Matters. Jenny woke.
The caller was a woman whose voice she did not recognize, asking for a name she was not familiar with the sound of laughter and clinking glasses in the background.
Is Fire Marshal Bill there? Let me show you something, Jenny.
Jenny told the caller she had reached the wrong number, later recalling the woman's weird laugh. She hung up and returned to bed.
Gotcha,
As she did, she noticed that the lights were still on and the curtains were not drawn, two things the children normally attended to when they stayed up later than their parents.
Who the fuck draws their curtains? Why not just go out and buy some curtains? Why are you fucking drawing your curtains? That's kind of fucked up. Although I guess you could save some money. Maybe we should draw the curtains. That would be fun. You pick one window, I'll pick one. Mm-hmm. You draw one set, I'll draw another. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Marion had fallen asleep on the living room couch, so Jenny assumed the other children who had stayed up later had gone back up to the attic where they slept. She closed the curtains, turned off the lights, and returned to bed.
Put them in the attic?
Well, there's 10 of them.
Wow. You sleep upstairs where Anne Frank did.
At 1 a.m., Jenny was again awakened by the sound of an object hitting the house's roof with a loud bang, then a rolling noise. After hearing nothing further, she went back to sleep. Another half hour passed, and she woke up again smelling smoke. When she got up again, she found that the room George used for his office was on fire around the telephone line and fuse box. Jenny woke him and, in turn, woke his older sons.
Wow, the whole family became woke.
Both parents and 4 of their children, Mary and Sylvia, John, and George Jr., escaped the house. They frantically yelled to the children upstairs but heard no response. They could not go up there as the stairway itself was already aflame.
So every kid that fucking slept in the attic got it. Wow.
John said in his first police interview after the fire that he went up to the attic to alert his siblings sleeping there, though he later changed his story to say that he only called up there and did not actually see them.
Yeah, he's saying, I went up there to alert them. I'm just kidding. I'm no alarm clock.
That's
right. Way to go, John. Boom.
Efforts to find aid and rescue the children were unexpectedly complicated.
Sick family.
The phone did not work, so Marion ran to a neighbor's house to call the Fayetteville Fire Department.
Mm-hmm.
A driver on the nearby road had also seen the flames and called from a nearby tavern. They were also unsuccessful, either because they could not reach the operator or because the phone there turned out to be broken.
They couldn't reach the fire department because the fucking phone was broken?
Mm-hmm.
The fire department's phone was broken?
No, the one at the tavern.
This is a scam. I bet they were into butt stuff in the attic. Oh, you know it.
Don't be gross.
It's not me. It's Bezos said it, and I fucking actually agree. Because when you have 10 kids and you cram them in the attic, guess what they're doing? They're doing butt stuff.
Siblings?
Yeah. That's why you got to keep all the kids on the fucking main floor, boo. Oh, I'm serious. You think that this shit doesn't exist?
Either the neighbor or the passing
motorist. Go ahead,
motorist.
Look it up. Attic sex. Where do you think the term sex addict comes from? Exactly.
Either the neighbor or
Riddle me this.
Passing motorist was eventually successful in reaching the fire department from another phone in the center of town.
Good point, Bezos. 100%.
Bezos didn't say anything else.
Bezos 100% said it.
He didn't say anything after that.
No, but he alerted me to it, and that is exactly where that term comes from.
George, barefoot, attempted to climb the house's outside wall and broke open a window, cutting his arm in the process. He and his sons intended to use a ladder to the attic to rescue the other children, but it was not in the usual spot resting against the house and could not be found nearby. A water barrel that could have been used to extinguish the fire was frozen solid.
George, throw it at it. You know what? Timmy's nickname in high school was Butt Attic.
Oh, gross. George then tried to pull
Frank, cough, cough.
George then tried to pull both of the trucks he used George then tried to pull both of the trucks he used in his business up to the house and use them to climb to the attic window, but neither of them would start, despite having worked perfectly during the previous day.
Oh, well, you know what's funny?
No.
First of all, he had a frozen barrel of water. Well, guess what?
That happens.
Yeah, well, if you fucking throw the fucking frozen barrel of water at a fire, what's going to happen? It's going to melt.
Not much. And do you think you can pick up a frozen barrel of water?
I have.
I doubt it.
I definitely picked up a frozen barrel of water. It said Molson Ice on it, and I got them in Canada.
Good for you.
I did. They were definitely ice cold.
Frustrated, the 6 Sodders who had escaped had no choice but to watch the house burn down and collapse over the next 45 minutes.
It's okay.
They assumed the other 5 children had perished in the blaze. The fire department, low on manpower due to the war and relying on individual firefighters to call each other, did not respond until later that morning. Oh my gosh.
Too late.
Wow. Chief Morris.
Toes it is.
Hey!
I was just kidding. I was saying what Sykes said. Leave us out of your argument, homie.
First of all, I'm cramped up over here, so I have to put my foot up.
Oh my God.
So the least you can do is not act like you're going to flick my toe.
Okay. Go ahead.
I don't know where I was.
You were at the part where he was going to throw a barrel of water at the house.
Chief Morris said the next day that the already slow response was further hampered by his inability to drive the fire truck.
Good point.
Why couldn't the fire chief drive the fire truck?
Wow, they totally...
Chief Morris said the next day that the already slow response was further hampered by his inability to drive the fire truck, requiring that he wait until someone who could drive was available.
Oh my God, then how the fuck is he the fire chief?
How is he not allowed to drive the... Am I missing something there?
No. So it is saying they totally...
Inability.
Okay, first of all, they set this fucking family up, okay? They start this fire. And the fire department doesn't respond until the next day, when it's a little too late, because Aku is right. They had the Anne Frank cough. And then the fire chief says, I couldn't drive the truck. How the fuck are you the fire chief?
I don't know. You know what? The whole thing sounds fishy to me.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, we're going to go there.
No, we're not.
Nope, you're the one that said it, not me. So, there you go.
Okay. The firefighters, one of whom was a brother of Jenny's. Oh my gosh. One of the firefighters was the mom's brother?
Wow.
Oh,
he was probably the fire chief.
The firefighters, one of whom was a brother of Jenny's, could do little but look through the ashes that were left in the Sodders' basement. By 10 a.m., Morris, the fire chief, told the Sodders
Morris code
that they had not found any bones, as might have been expected if the other children had been in the house as it burned. According to another account, they did find a few bone fragments and internal organs, but chose not to tell the family. It has also been noted by modern fire professionals that their search was cursory at best. Nevertheless, Morris believes that the 5 children unaccounted for had died in the fire, suggesting it had not, or that it had been hot enough to burn their bodies completely.
Exactly. And if they were in the attic, then guess what? That's where they were. They were up there having butt sex. Fire Chief O'Houlihan couldn't be reached because he was at the local bar. That's what I thought you were going to say, that he was like he was inebriated.
Who was?
The fire chief, and that's why he couldn't drive the motherfucking truck.
I guess. Maybe.
So, but he
just said inability.
Right, because he was fucked up. So, but they should have sent Fire Marshal Bill to inspect it.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
I hate any and all Fire Marshal Bill impressions.
I'm doing it.
I can't.
I'm doing it. Let me show you something.
I can't stand it. It's
Come on.
gross.
Okay.
I went to school with a kid that did it, and I couldn't stand it.
Okay, let's go.
I hate it.
Let me show you something.
I hate the lip.
Come on.
Are you done?
Let me show you something. Okay. Yes, I'm done. No, but she is Trailer Timmy. I'm not even sure.
Morris told George to leave the site undisturbed so that the state fire marshal's office could conduct a more thorough investigation. However, after 4 days, George and his wife could not bear the site anymore, so he bulldozed 5 feet of dirt over the site with the intention of converting it to a memorial garden for the lost children.
Whoa, 5 days later, he fucking did that?
I mean, I don't know.
It's very disturbing and annoying, says Space Nerd.
What is?
That George did that.
No.
Yes.
No, the FMB impression.
Her name is Homie Don't Play That. And
I don't
she
play that.
doesn't like Fire Marshal Bill. I know, right?
I never.
That's what I'm saying.
I never liked it.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
The local coroner convened an inquest the next day, which held that the fire was an accident caused by faulty wiring. Among the jurors was the man who had threatened George that his house would be burned down and his children destroyed in retribution for his anti-Mussolini remarks.
Whoa, who said that?
The local coroner convened an inquest the next day, which held that the fire was an accident caused by faulty wiring. Among the jurors was the man.
So they put they put George on trial?
I guess this is talking about the aftermath. No, not George.
Exactly, Timmy.
Among the jurors was the man who had threatened George that his house would be burned down and his children destroyed in retribution for his anti-Mussolini remarks.
Anyone want a sunshine fruit bar?
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. What flavor? What flavor, Space?
But
I'm gonna guess.
Strawberry. Don't play that. And she should like all the characters. Exactly.
My second guess is coconut.
I feel like that's the name of a gay bar. The Starburst Bar. A gay bar in the sun.
Death certificates for the 5 children were issued on December 30th. The local newspaper contradicted itself, stating that all the bodies had been found, but then later in the same story reporting that only part of one body was recovered. George and Jenny were too grief-stricken to attend the funeral on January 2nd, 1946, but their surviving children did. How sad.
Yes, Aku.
How sad.
Aku said, so that fire would have to be upwards of 800?
Strawberry.
Or 1,500. So,
Strawberry.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
Aku has a very good point for those bodies to disappear like that.
It would have to be how hot?
800 to 1,500 degrees Celsius.
He says 1500 Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
800 Celsius or 1500 Fahrenheit.
That's what I said.
Wow, that's pretty hot.
Yeah. Put a lime in a coconut and shake it up. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Some government agent will have me on a list for looking up this. No, okay, it's okay. Just
right.
You can cancel it all, Aku, by looking up Lucinda Johnson, and then you're okay. Because if they say anything to you, you can say you're trying to find out what happened to Lucinda's face. So that's.
I'm gonna put my foot right here because I
the
can't
way
lean
it goes. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, stop complaining. Oh my god. So, all right. So is that all of our killers?
No, we have it is, but I wanted to talk about this.
What is that?
Family questions.
Okay, go ahead. Family questions. I love questions. I'm waking up for an international nap.
Not long afterwards.
Oh, an unintentional nap.
What did you say? International? Wow.
I thought maybe TT was traveling or some shit. I don't know.
You need glasses.
I thought TT was traveling, so I do not need glasses.
You do. Not long afterward, as they began to rebuild their lives, the Sauter family started to question all the official findings about the fire. They wondered why, if it had been caused by an electrical problem, the family's Christmas lights had remained on throughout the fire's early stages when the power should have gone out.
No, this is 1945. Those fucking Christmas lights back then could have totally done it.
Oh my gosh. Then they found the ladder that had been missing from the side of the house on the night of the fire at the bottom of an embankment 75 feet away.
Wow. Holy shit. So worst barbecue ever.
That's a fur piece.
They get a half a star. How was the solder? Terrible.
A telephone repairman told the Sauters that the house's phone line had not been burned through in the fire, as they had initially thought, but cut by someone who had been willing and able to climb 14 feet up the pole and reach 2 feet away from it to do so.
Right.
A man whom neighbors had seen stealing a block and tackle from the property.
Ooh, in Banquet. Was that the
around
name
the
of the
time of the fire was identified and arrested.
It's like a TV dinner, right?
A block and tackle?
No, a banquet. Those are TV dinners. Yeah.
I like those.
Some of the solders.
They still make those?
I don't know. Some of the solders came with brownies.
What?
Some of the solders came with brownies.
I don't get it.
In banquets, the TV dinners. You always got a fucking piece of meat and then the brownie.
I always got the one that had the fried apples in it.
Well, whatever. That's all I'm saying.
It was the...
There's a leg wrestle challenge going on in the chat.
Me and you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I like the one that had like the beanie weenies and then the fried apples and the little triangle cornbread.
What? Gross. Beanie weenies. Nasty.
He admitted to the theft and claimed he had been the one who cut the phone line, thinking it was a power line, but denied having anything to do with the fire.
I got you, two joints. In Banquet is a beer. Yeah, that's what Coors puts on their thing. Or Coors in Banquet. Remember?
Who?
Coors?
Banquet.
In Banquet.
I don't know.
That's where the Solders got that from. Somebody stole their beer and then fucking did that. That's what happened. Boom.
However, no record identifying the suspect exists, and why would he have wanted to cut any utility lines to the Sauter's house while stealing the block and tackle has never been explained, especially on Christmas Eve.
Oh my God.
I added that.
What? Oh my God. You added that?
I added on Christmas Eve.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, that's fucked up.
Jenny said in 1968 that if he had cut the power line, she and her husband, along with their other 4 children, would never have been able to make it out of the house. Jenny also had trouble accepting Morris's belief that all traces of the children's body had been burned completely in the fire. Many of the household appliances had been found, still recognizable in the ash, along with fragments of the tin roof. She contrasted the results of the fire with a newspaper account of a similar house fire she had read around the same time that killed a family of 7. Skeletal remains of all the victims were reported to have been found in that case.
That's kind of fucked up. Wait, it was a tin roof. So essentially that blaze became like a hot box.
Yeah.
A tin roof. I mean, can you imagine if there was a cat? On. Thanks for stepping on my line. Boom.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Chris's attention fell down to the embankment. Boom.
Have you ever seen that movie, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof?
No. Why would I watch that?
I watched it with my dad once.
Okay.
Jenny burned small piles of animal bones to see if they would be completely consumed.
Okay,
None ever were. Where did she get the animal bones?
Right. She's going out and fucking killing animals, trying to burn them just to see.
Jenny burned small piles of animal bones to see if they would be completely consumed. None ever were. An employee of a local crematorium she contacted told her that human bones remain even after bodies are burned at 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 hours, far longer and hotter than the house fire could have been. Wow, see, something that is kind of odd.
Yeah, there's something crazy going on here.
The Sodders truck's failure to start was also considered.
Somebody set this motherfucker up, but I don't think it was Mussolini.
George believed they had been tampered with, perhaps by the same man who stole the block and tackle and cut the phone line. However, one of George's sons-in-law told the Charleston Gazette-Mail in 2013 that he had come to believe that Sodder and his sons might have, in their haste to start the trucks, flooded the engines. Some accounts have suggested the wrong number phone call to the Sodder house might have also somehow been connected to the fire. However, investigators later located the woman who had made the call. She confirmed that it had been a wrong number on her part.
Right. She called up and was like...
Why is she laughing all weird?
Well, I mean, she was probably fucked up. The girl said that there was glasses clanking and shit. I mean, shit. Google lied to a coup. Ooh, not surprised at all. Ask Terry Nee about that.
See, when somebody told me about this and I'd never heard about it, and they acted like one of the daughters set the fire. So maybe that's what this is getting ready to say.
It could have very well been one of the daughters.
Well, there's subsequent developments here.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, it probably was the daughter that bought the presents from the dime store that she worked at, and then she had a little buyer's remorse. And so then, boom, she went and set the motherfucking house on fire.
Oh, no.
And flooded the trucks and threw the ladder. And
maybe it was a team effort.
Maybe it was the one that was killing animals. I mean, I'm just saying that's how serial killers start out, right?
Nobody was killing animals. The mom was testing it on animal bones.
The mom was doing that?
To test the theory about her kids being burned up.
Okay, so she's killing animals. Yeah. Yep. It was the daughter in the kitchen with the lighter. Clue is solved. It was the IHOP Chronicles, boo.
Oh, did Timmy say that?
Big Boss.
Who?
Big Boss.
Oh, Big Boss. I thought balls.
Big Balls.
As spring approached, the Sodders, as they had said they would, planted flowers in the soil bulldozed over the house. Jenny tended to it carefully for the rest of her life. However, further developments in early 1946 reinforced the family's belief that the children they were memorializing might in fact be alive somewhere.
Wow. Aku wants to know. The burning question is, who's on first?
Oh, I don't know. Evidence soon emerged indicating that the fire had not started in an electrical fault and was instead set deliberately.
Ooh. Why did you skip the throwing balls?
Huh?
Why did you skip that?
What are you talking about? I'm not there yet. I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
The driver of a bus that passed through Fayetteville late Christmas Eve said that he had seen some people throwing balls of fire.
Balls of fire! Fire crotch!
At the house.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. Were they great balls of fire?
A few months later, when the snow had melted, Sylvia found a small, hard, dark green rubber ball-like object in the brush nearby. George, recalling his wife's account of a loud thump on the roof before the fire, said it looked like a pineapple bomb, hand grenade, or some other incendiary device used in combat.
How did all these people see all this shit, but yet they didn't see the motherfucking fire?
This was after the fire.
I know. He's saying, oh, I seen somebody throw a pineapple bomb. I seen somebody throw balls at my wall of fire and shit like that. But nobody fucking seen nothing. And then all of a sudden they seen something.
Well, I don't know when this happened.
Yeah. So they lost their whole family. I hope no one solders me.
No.
Yes.
They said that they found the little thing and said it looked like it could have been from one. They didn't say they saw it.
Oh, I thought you said seen somebody throw a grenade on the roof.
So. Okay. The family later claimed that, contrary to the fire marshal's conclusion, the fire had started on the roof, although by then there was no way to prove it. Other witnesses claimed to have seen the missing Sodder children themselves. One woman who had been watching the fire from the road said she had seen some of them peering out of a passing car while the house was burning. Another woman at a rest stop between Fayetteville and Charleston said she had served them breakfast the next morning and noted the presence of a car with Florida license plates in the rest stop's parking lot as well.
Wow, okay. Yep. All 5 of them stopped at IHOP.
And had the fish.
They had the fish. I remember the one kid. He kept spilling my crotch. And then he was like, jump in the car. We're going to Florida.
The Sodders hired
bull fucking shit.
A private investigator named CC. Tinsley. Stop. From the Golly Bridge to look into the case.
Oh my God, they got him with a sawed-off
The Tom Golly Bridge.
They threw him off the Tom Golly Bridge? Holy shit.
No, the private investigator came from the town
Oh my
of Golly
God,
Bridge.
he did. Holy shit, he came from the Tom Golly Bridge
This
town.
is Golly.
Yeah, Tom Golly.
Still.
Yeah.
Tinsley informed the family
Holy
that
shit,
the insurance
that's so weird.
salesman who had threatened George over the anti-Mussolini sentiments had been on the coroner's jury, the coroner's jury that ruled the fire an accident.
Wow.
He also learned of rumors around Fayetteville that despite his report to the Sodders that no remains had been found in the ashes, Morris had found a heart, which he later packed into a metal box and secretly buried.
Who's Morris?
The fire marshal.
Oh, I thought it was a cat.
Wait a minute.
Wait, that's the motherfucker that can't drive a fire truck? I don't trust him. He secretly found a heart and buried it? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Morris had apparently confessed this to a local minister who in turn confirmed it to George. George and Tinsley went to Morris and confronted him with this news. Morris agreed to show the two where he had buried the metal box, and they dug it up. They took what they found inside the box to a local funeral director who, after examining it, told them it was in reality fresh beef liver that had never been exposed to fire.
How would he possibly think that this liver is a heart?
Later, more rumors circulated around Fayetteville that Morris had afterwards admitted the box with the liver had indeed not come from the fire originally. He had supposedly placed it there in the hope that the Sodders would find it and be satisfied that the missing children had indeed died in the fire.
Oh, okay. Let me just lay down a fucking piece of liver, and it looks fresh and stuff, no char marks. And they'll be like, oh my God, here's the evidence that the other 4 fucking kids are gone.
Oh, this is so sad.
Even though they were chilling at the motherfucking IHOP. Wow. You know what? Let's take a quick psych break.
Yeah.
Psych break, Sean, and then we'll come back and finish this up. It's okay. Boom.
It's Christmas lights, Chris rolls another smoke. Only still running late, never on time. We laugh at the plans that never unfold. Chris pees in the back, calls it his art. The serious stories never get told in our warm little bubble of cheer. Oh, homie, you're always running behind. But in this crazy world, that's how we unwind. With jokes and smokes, we'll get through Christmas dreams, just me and you. And when the night falls, the stars are tight above. Homie, it's okay, let's just embrace this love. Chris lights another, smokes, dance to the tune. Our stories are messy, but in this room, laughter's our savior, just 2 hearts beating holiday time. Oh, homie, you're always running behind. But in this crazy world, that's how we unwind. With jokes and smokes, we'll get through Christmas trees, just me and you. While carols drift softly in the air. Remember, homie, we never walked alone. In our radiant mess we find what's rare. Still singing in the chaos we call home. Oh, homie,
falling, nights are calling, I'm with Chris today. Homie's late, he's got no date, always on delay. Christmas lights are shining bright, but still no killer found. Chris smokes blocks, your chimney spots, homie's on his round. In the back, there's laughter track, while Chris can't find the loo. Get in this home, we're never alone, smiles light up the blue. Christmas with Chris and homie, laughing at the mistletoe, going far from homie. Most alive ever do cares tonight. It's all about joy, peace, and holiday lights. Kids unwrapped, Dookie's trapped, Chris is lighting up. Jovial cheers, drown out fears, fills up our holiday cup. Homie's still got time to kill, their jokes off the wall. Cereal snoops, salutes and loops, to pour another brew. Underneath the stars to the holiday bars, traditions we pursue. It's Christmas with Chris and homie, laughing in the mistletoe. Golden farmer, homie, killer still never do cares tonight. It's all about joy, peace, and holiday lights. Home and cheer, we're finally near, with family side by side. Our hearts are full of holiday pull, no more need to hide. Crits may miss a proper kiss between those awkward laughs, but together we toast and boast over festive crafts. It's Christmas with Chris and homie, laughing at the mistletoe. Oh, homie, killer still and who cares tonight? It's all about joy, peace, and holiday lights.
Darker than Gotham in the midst of the night. Cruise through the city, lurking out of sight. Abel's got the tools, sharper than a knife. Freedom Reapers taking lives, no disguise. Pull the caper smooth, leave no trails of creeks. Bodies hit the ground, nobody speaks. Hoods up, faces masked, shadows in the streets. Grim hunt, mission completed, no police. We killin' with the Abels, murderers at large. Silent but the deadly, in the yard we charge. Ruthless and cold, hearts like a stone. Killing's an art, maestro's tone. Scheming in the basement, plans on every page. Hitmen meant for hire, unleash the rage. Click, clack, silencers, corners of the stage. Finish them clean, exit the cage. Money on the table, contracts to burn. Once goals are completed, never return. Evidence erased, alibis firm. Eyes in the dark, targets confirmed. We killin' with the Abels.
Oh, so gross. Ugh. That's so gross. All right, go. Ugh. Ugh. Why the fuck you call it a potato gun? That's so fucked up. So, yeah. All right, go ahead. Boy, Sean knows how to kill my buzz, doesn't he?
On one occasion, George saw a magazine photo of a group of young ballet dancers in New York City, one of whom looked like his missing daughter, Betty. He drove all the way to the girls' school where his repeated demands to see the girl himself were refused. How sad.
Ooh.
He just wanted to see if that was his daughter.
Yeah, but think about it. Okay, he's seen a magazine full of ballet girls, and then he shows up and demands to see them.
This was 1949.
Right, that's
their ballet
gross.
skirts were probably down to their knees, and he was looking for his daughter.
But I mean,
they could have brought her out with a chaperone.
They don't know that, though.
He probably told them.
They think that he's just there to look at a bunch of snail trails.
You're so.
I'm not George. It's not me.
Yeah.
George went to see the fucking little slippery snail trails jumping across the stage. I mean, that's what happened. It's okay, TT. It's okay. Cat video one. No! That was fucking gross. It totally ruined my buzz. So yeah. I'm sitting here jamming out to fucking Psych and Ding Dongs songs, and it was fucking good time. Both songs were great. And then all of a sudden, Shawnee got a shit on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris walks in and goes, oh, and he turns around and watches out. I thought one of the dogs came down here and puked.
No, fuck no. So, no, it wasn't. So, you're a small trail. You're a snail trail, Liz. Love you, Chris.
Wow. Thanks. Yes.
So they thought George was in there to see the snail trails. That's what happened.
No, you said that.
That's
George
what happened.
Also tried to interest the FBI in investigating what he considered a kidnapping.
Right.
FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover personally responded to his letters.
Wow.
Although I would like to be of service, the matter related appears to be of a local character and does not come within the investigative jurisdiction of this bureau.
Wow. Even though they covered everywhere. Anyways.
If the local authorities
Chris,
requested...
can you wear a red shirt for replayables? Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. But yeah, absolutely.
I got you a red shirt.
I know. I like it. I like it a lot.
If the local authorities requested the Bureau's assistance, he added, he would of course direct agents to assist, but the Fayetteville Police and Fire Departments declined to do so.
Yeah, they declined to do so because they were in on it. So there you go. Two Joints said, Liz is amazing. What the hell, Shawnee?
Thanks, Two Joints.
Blaming Terry Nee, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In August 1949, George was able to persuade Oscar Hunter,
a
Washington, D.C. pathologist.
Oscar De La Hoya? Oh, yeah. Somebody said that the other day, and it was fucking hilarious. Mm-hmm. NBS chat. They said Oscar De La Hoya. Mm-hmm. Okay.
To supervise a new search through the dirt at the house site. After a very thorough search, artifacts including a dictionary that had belonged to the children and some coins were found. Several small bone fragments were unearthed, determined to have been human vertebrae.
See, George shouldn't have fucking plowed the house.
The bone fragments were sent to Marshall T. Newman, a specialist at the Smithsonian Institute. They were confirmed to be lumbar vertebrae, all from the same person.
Wow.
Since the transverse recesses are fused, the age of this individual at death should have been 16 or 17 years.
And a dinosaur.
The top limit of age should be about 22, since the centra, which normally fuse at 23, are still unfused.
Wow.
Thus, given this age range, it was not very likely that these bones were from any of the 5 missing children, since the oldest, Maurice, had been 14 at the time.
Well, maybe his bones grew later.
Although the report allowed that vertebrae of a boy his age sometimes were advanced enough to appear to be at the lower end of the range.
I had an advanced vertebrae when I was younger. Yep.
Okay. You know that the vertebrae are in the back.
That's where it belongs.
I'm just saying, if you're going to brag, you might want to wait until you're talking about something else.
I'm just saying. So some vertebrae grow faster than others.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where you get the lumbar support.
Are you saying you have a tail?
Nope.
Okay.
I do, but...
Just shut up.
Them bones, boo. Oh my God. So,
isn't that a
Them bones?
Gonna Rise Again?
I have no idea. Terry Nee said Dim Bones.
It's a song. I sang it in Bible school. Right, Terry?
I guess so, but guess whose bones didn't rise again? The Sodders.
Newman added that the bones showed no sign of exposure to flame.
Newman from Seinfeld?
Who? Yeah.
Okay.
Further, he agreed that it was very strange that those bones were the only ones found, since a wood fire of such short duration should have left full skeletons of all the children behind. What? Gonna Rise Again was... Oh. I should have known. Gosh, Timmy, did you have any nicknames in elementary school? I'm surprised that your chat name is Attack on Timmy. I mean, where'd that even come from?
Right. When I read that comment, I was going to say Jesus, but he also rose again. He did.
I know.
He did. It was Easter. Okay, go ahead.
A wood fire of such short duration should have left full skeletons of all the children behind.
Yes.
The report concluded that the vertebrae had instead most likely come from the dirt that George had used to bulldoze the site. Later, Tinsley supposedly confirmed that the bone fragments had come from a cemetery in nearby Mount Hope, but could not explain how they had been taken from there or how they came to be at the first site.
Because the fire chief that couldn't drive fucking went and got it and then ditched it there. I mean, the dude already threw a fucking liver out there and was like hoping that would be it. That dude was in on it. There ain't no doubt.
The Smithsonian returned the bone fragments to George in September 1949. According to its records, their current location is unknown. You know, I bet you not all those kids were George's.
Ooh.
I bet you the fire chief had something to do with it.
I bet the kids were
the fire chief's kids.
The fire chief's kids, but not the kids that he burned. He burned George's kids and saved
probably
his.
All planned, right?
Here's a report.
They would have said something about that.
Replayables in 13 minutes. Get your drinks, crush your greens. Let's go. So,
but they would have said something about. I mean, not necessarily that theory, but in here they probably would have said that those kids belong. Well, maybe they didn't know.
See, that fucking museum has been such an asshole to Two Joints. So, hoya, Matt. Two Joints said the Smithsonian is a complete asshole. So, and I believe him. So there you go. Why do I believe him? Because I do. So I took some RSO earlier. Bones up. Takao.
What's RSO?
Space Nerd took some RSO.
What is that?
RSO.
The investigation and its findings attracted national attention, and the West Virginia legislature held 2 hearings on the case in 1950. Afterwards, however, Governor Oki Pattison and State Police Superintendent W.E. Burchett told the Sodders the case was hopeless and closed it at the state level.
Wow.
The FBI decided it had jurisdiction as a possible interstate kidnapping, but dropped the case after 2 years following fruitless leads.
Right. So what happened was they fucking were in on it. Not the cops, but like the fire chief is the one that convinced them to close it. And George was the only one that was concerned with it. But those weren't George's kids because it was still Jenny from the block. And she used to suck a little. Now she sucks a lot. So
we don't have time to read all this.
No, we don't. So we'll have to continue the Sodder family disappearance.
Well,
Sean.
Remind me where I'm at. I am at...
She's at continuing
family.
How can you forget that? Be professional. Okay, I'm trying to be professional.
I am professional.
Yes. So, guys, we will continue where it says continuing the family investigation on the Sodder family. So, Lucinda fucked up our time.
Yeah, it was
she
her
did.
fault.
She did. She fucked it up.
We had to watch her 3-minute video.
I mean, she's got 3,000, boo. 3,000 and 250 on her wrist. So she's going to keep it OG.
What's that?
The 250 on her wrist?
Yeah.
It was a fucking ankle bracelet.
On her wrist?
Yeah, because they let her out. But they put it on her wrist. So, I mean, you seen Lucinda's thighs. They couldn't get it on there, so they had to put it on her wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, Lucinda fucked us up tonight. But that's okay, because we'll continue. We will continue. And I'm going to get a hold of Lucinda.
No, you're not.
All right. I'm not going to get a hold of Lucinda for the next episode.
She probably won't like it.
You don't know. So, taking some pre-workout and about to enjoy replayables at the gym. Takao. Way to go, Matt.
All right,
So,
Matt.
there you go, dog. All right, man. We'll see you guys soon. I got to run so that way I can get ready. Bam.
Erler, you're first nerd.
Takao, everybody. See you soon.
Ding
Jump
dong,
over to
psych.
replayables.
Timmy.
Boom.
Testicle.
Yeah, I mean
Matt.
a rebel. Whoop.
2 joints. A coup. Tom Golly. AA.
Terry knee.
Harry Knee.
Psych. Ding dong.
I said that.
Takao.
Shawnee.